Joe, what is that?
It's a brand new sign.
Where are we?
Manasota Key, Florida.
7160 Manasota Key Road is now for sale for $1.39 million on 0.44 acres. Joe with Trend Home Builders is here. Joe's the owner. He's going to tell us all about what can be done here on this beautiful vacant Manasota Key lot. So stay tuned. Joe Pensula.
Yes.
So it's hard for a buyer to visualize. If they just come on this big, beautiful lot, it always looks smaller visually to a buyer. Like, what can we build here? Just tell us, give us a concept.
Yeah, and it's an overwhelming process. I mean, you're like, how do I take this dirt into a beautiful house on the water in Florida if I'm moving from up north or moving from anywhere, So it's a process, it's a start, and we are here to help you through the whole process from, this dirt to the beautiful completed house.
So everybody that's going to have to build on this, they have to do certain things. Start from the ground up.
Ground up. This is a designated V-zone build, so it is in a certain section of the island.
Right.
We have to build certain footings or the structure beneath the house that's going to hold the house through these storms.
Pilings.
Correct.
Yes.
Pilings, or there's other ways to build it as well.
Right.
So yes, that is the start of the house, and then you build your normal house on top of that.
So we were saying off camera, like you basically build a house underneath the house to
Correct.
secure the house from that behind. I mean, thank God for the seawall, right? If the seawall weren't here,
yeah,
I mean, this would be compromised.
Yeah. And what happens is that sand could flush out underneath, as you see on some of these houses out here.
Right.
We're building it so it can't ever wash out.
So you can see, now I'm going to point this out. You can see on the seawall here that normally you don't see behind the seawall, but in the building process, tell us how you fill that in, because you're going to move dirt anyway, right? So you're going to fill that in and not secure it, I guess, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, so we're going to move dirt around the property to get your foundation of the new house started.
Right.
So at that point, this dirt that's in this higher section right now would possibly go closer to the seawall that's in existence.
Right. And it would reinforce what's already there, the concrete. Oh, yeah. It's, by the way, that seawall was built in 2023, so it's pretty much brand new. They spared no expense with it, so it's fully reinforced, all concrete. And then as far as the steps going down, this is all work in progress. So I guess, could you build steps for the new owner down into the waterway?
Right. It's a separate permit, but you'd have to, it's the same process of building it. It's another permit that goes on top of it. And yes.
Okay. And just to give the future buyer the potential, like as far as size and like elevation, obviously we have to build up. So the first floor will be garage, and then the baseline elevation here is going to be what, approximately? A minimum?
I think we're at 9 foot section here.
Oh, only 9 foot?
I believe so.
So this,
but this might be at 2 foot right here.
This is 6 foot.
6 foot, so it
yeah,
would be probably about 9, 10 in this area.
Meaning
not super high.
Okay, so you don't. Wow, I'm surprised.
So it could be like garage down, house up a little bit, a couple steps, which we do often.
Okay.
And again, it depends on the look that someone wants in the house.
I think, like, because we've had so much devastation on our islands, I think a lot of buyers are going to want to build way up. Don't you agree?
Every day
yeah. So first floor is truly garage and storage, not like, okay, I'm going to put my theater, my guest quarters down there. Like, you can, and it's less expensive, right? If you build lower versus higher.
Building in that lower section, at the time we do permitting, you're having to sign a piece of paper that says you can't build in that lot.
Right.
Which
it's uninsurable.
Correct.
Space.
So most of the stuff then will all be on the second story. Mm-hmm. It is a little higher, and that's why some people do the garage low and then just step up a couple steps, so their main living is a little lower than that garage, above the garage height.
And I'm a little surprised because it's so risky nowadays, especially again. But if it's a brand new house and you have all the pilings structured underneath,
correct,
reinforcing the house, maybe it wouldn't be as scary. So talk about size. Like, how big of a house do you think could go here?
I mean, you could go in excess of, depending on if you're going 1 story, 2 story, we have height limits, restrictions.
35 feet, right?
35 foot.
Yeah.
Off of it's a freeboard level, so it's not basically off the ground. There's a freeboard level somewhere in the middle there.
Okay.
So it is a little higher than, it's not truly 35 foot.
Get a little rooftop going.
Yeah.
So 35 feet max, and then
you're talking about, you could make a house up to 7,000-8,000 square foot easily. Story house is about 4,500, 5,000
Okay.
for one level house. Correct.
Okay, well, that gives us an idea.
Yeah.
And what comes with this in the warranty deed is a bayside easement. And that means you have the ability to walk down that driveway and potentially put a dock in with permit. So, like, I'm CYAing, right? You'd have to get a permit to build a dock out there, and it is fairly shallow.
Which
and
for boaters is huge to have
Right.
a beach house with boat. I mean,
it's right there.
that wants a boat in Florida.
You
have your.
You should buy this, Joe.
There
Joe,
you
come
go.
on. Come on, Joe. So yeah, we've got, this is 148 feet of beach frontage. It's about 152 feet deep for a total of 0.44 acres. There's one under contract that has like half the size. It's like 48 feet at the beach frontage. So having all of this is pretty.
And the customer's already gone ahead and did the demo, got the demo out of the way, so
Yeah.
that process is done. That
Right.
process cleared out.
Right. And we do still have the water meter. We just don't have the septic tank. So the septic would need to be rebuilt. But it's cleared. It's ready to build. I mean, it's open and ready for trend home builders to build. So I have to say, he doesn't have to build, but of course we love his product, the custom build. The whole process it's a family run operation for many, many years. And so we love Trend. What else? And of course you could put a pool in.
Yeah.
Obviously. Who's not going to want a pool at this property? Obviously you're going to want a pool. How many car garages?
Again, if you're going underneath her, you could do a 10 car garage easily in this.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? The man said. All right, well, let's get this thing sold. Let's get something built here. And there's a lot of redevelopment on Manasota Key. And Manasota Key is a really special place. And it's quiet. It's still not Casey Key prices. Like this lot on Longboat Key would be at least double, closer to 3.5 million. So at 1.39 million for almost half acre and boat access easement, I think this is a really good value for the next owner.
I believe so too.
And how do they get a hold of you, Joe?
We are on the web, trendhomesfl.com. If you scroll through there.
Great. Yeah. Thank you for coming. And if you have any questions about this great property or any others like it, you can call me at 941-544-7690.